They want to go out like maybe that'll make a difference. If we attack that, taking away guns, ain't gonna make a difference.
But is it the government behind it, or is it like?
That's the question. That's the question. That's what we need to look into. What is going on here? What's going on? Why are coincidentally these shootings happening when big shit is about to pop in the government? We need to look into that. Like a detective would look into that. Not a detective wouldn't just say, "Okay, case solved, it's over."
What was happening when Vegas went down?
There was a big trial going on.
I think he's got all this shit in his phone. That's what I love about you.
So, like, here's my question for you guys, because I'm a little bit more on the liberal side with guns. I've never had guns. I don't really want one. But I spent 6 months in Israel, where at every mall, every McDonald's, everything, they have army with metal detectors. Because we probably can't get rid of guns. But do you think people would be okay with that, with having metal detectors and having retired army people everywhere? Like
October 2nd, 2017, the Benghazi mastermind Abu Khatala goes on trial. That same night, the Las Vegas massacre happened. I don't know, maybe it was a coincidence. I mean, I can go on. There's a whole list of all the shootings and what happened. Like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's not true, but I don't know. There's like the Vegas shooting. There's a lot of like weird shit about that. No one's talking about it no more. That's gone. It's gone. Let that go. Why? Look at all the people that died. Why are they letting that go?
58 people.
Why are they letting that go? Why they bury that?
And like I said, I'm not here trivializing it or making fun or.
I'm just saying we got to look into.
I want to know
what really went down. Who was really behind?
I want to know
killing.
what really went down, and how to stop this. You have a child. Yeah. I have a child. Someday Lee's gonna be married and have a child. People who listen to the show have a child.
Yeah.
The last thing you need is to be at a movie theater, an ice skating rink. And one of these retards pulls up with a
I mean, is it smart to... I mean, we all want a solution. Wouldn't one of the steps to the solution be like, let's find out what really happened? Why are people saying there were multiple shooters that looked like they were dressed like with body armor? That's some pretty important shit right there. That's important shit. If there was multiple shooters... it's pretty important.
But wouldn't Walmart have cameras?
Exactly. Let's see that. Let's see that.
Do you think they'll release it? Do they usually release that stuff?
Did they release any of the footage from? You think Mandalay Bay has any cameras anywhere?
Yeah, they should. In the rooms though?
You don't need the cameras in the rooms to figure out what the fuck is going on. Except for the rooms, there's cameras everywhere, right?
Right.
Like, wouldn't you be able to see like dudes like lugging all that shit? None of that got released, right? I don't know. Maybe it's illegal to release it. There's gangster shit going on, man. There's gangster shit going on. A lot of people dying, and a lot of clues, a lot of witness testimony being ignored and covered up and buried. I wonder why. Scary shit. Scary shit.
I just want to stop. I just want, yesterday in New York, a motorcycle backfired on Times Square, and people ran like it was Godzilla. People ran down the street like it was a fucking Godzilla. Did I tell you what happened to me yesterday?
What?
I go to the doctor's office. I'm minding my own business. I pull in, I park, I walk, I go to the office, I show them my license, I pay the deductible. I fucking go in, they wave me, I talk to the lady, she takes my blood pressure, I sit down. The lady comes back, she goes, it's gonna be about 10, 20 minutes. We're running behind today. I go, all right, no worries, I got nowhere to be. Next thing you know, a fucking alarm goes off. Me being the savage that I am, I just get up. I don't really even want to get up because I know it's probably bullshit. And they come on, that there's a fire in the building, everybody's got to leave. Dog, when I peeked, I saw people running for their lives, because this shit gets into your psyche now. This stuff gets into your psyche. And now you can't live normally. You cannot, you walk around. There's people who watch the news every night and believe every word to the T.
Most people, 85%.
85%. And I'm not putting those people down. They really don't know a life outside that news. You know, I'm not saying I'm a Phi Beta Kappa or I'm smarter than anybody else, but when I watch Eyewitness News and they go, tornado, 75 million in danger, and all of a sudden they show Iowa and they show corn farms, I don't see nobody standing out there.
Right.
How are they in danger? You know, ABC, they use big words. The uproar about blah, blah, blah. What uproar are you talking about? I talk to 200 people a day. Nobody's mentioned it. So it's like they're selling you a bill of goods that's not even, has nothing to do.
They got to keep you
Watching.
afraid. They got to keep the fear level high. Otherwise, why would you need them?
I really want to
know what I
look
mean?
into shark attacks every year. How many fucking shark attacks happen every year? The last 2 weeks, they talk about a shark attack every day. It's what hand they show you. They have 10 fingers, but every day they show you the same 3 fucking fingers.
Well, I mean, to me, it's the same thing as like, so comedy clubs. They're essentially bars. Some of them care if they put on a good show, but most of them, they only care if they get people there so they can sell drinks. That's their business. TV news, they sell advertising. They just want you to watch. They don't. I mean, that's kind of why I guess maybe the YouTube thing would be a good place to go, because even newspapers, they sell advertising. It's not. They don't really care what the news is. All they care is if they sell advertising.
That's one way of looking at it. Another way of looking at it is, radio, newspapers, TV, since day one of their inception, have their purpose. The purpose of the internet was to program you and surveil everybody easier. From day one, that's the whole purpose of it. The whole purpose of radio wasn't like, oh, I wish we could figure out a way to transport, music through the airwaves and entertain people. We really need to entertain people. No, it's like how people that are running countries and empires, all they're concerned about is keeping their power and controlling the masses' minds, because the masses have the power. If they knew the truth, they have the power. So it's all about controlling minds. So the radio was like, ooh, this is going to be a great way to control their minds. And then TV, oh, we got a better way to control their minds. And then the internet, they've been working on the internet for a long time. It was a way, it's not for entertainment, it's a way to control our minds. Because if they can't control our minds, they have no power. So that's what it's all about. We are living in a fucking dream. All this shit that we grew up with. Think about like the movie like Jaws. I will not go in the goddamn ocean because of Jaws. You know what that does to you? You watch Jaws? It gets fucking people afraid of the goddamn water. You know what? I'm so goddamn afraid of sharks that I want my son to watch Jaws so he doesn't do stupid shit like deep sea diving. You know what I mean? I don't want him to go in the ocean. I'll be scared to fucking death for him, So I'm going to sit him down and make him watch Jaws and scare the fuck out of him. You know what I mean?
We're going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.